So hey guys, this is Night Fury and today we're gonna have a review of DTX MMZ-01 aka Moe Moe Z-Kyun. So yeah, I actually got this courtesy of AFA. So yeah, let's get this rolling. So on the box itself, as you can see, this is a item from the hit show Hikounin Sentai Akibaranger. As you can see from the three main characters, Akiba Red, Akiba Blue, Akiba Yellow. So yeah, so this is actually the item of the main prop used as the henshin device of the Akibarangers. So just a background information, Hikounin Sentai Akibaranger is actually a Sentai show which is unofficial. So the main goal of them is just to get the show to be official, just to get them to be official heroes. So it also has a lot of bad puns and adult jokes. So this show is actually not for kids, so they actually emphasize it a lot in the show. So do not let your kids watch this until they're about 16, or Curiosity killed the cat. So then yeah, so on the front you have Jubo Sono Henshin, which is grand delusion of henshin. So at the background you can see it being showy with all the rainbows. It just symbolizes that it actually looks like a show from the actual Showa series. So just make it more cartoony and less serious like all the other Sentai shows, which is really legit. So on the front you can see the actual Moe Moe Z-Kyun, and in gun mode and in figure mode, which is really cute. And on the bottom you can see the Tamashii Nations and Bandai. So this toy is actually a legitimate Tamashii Nations item. It's actually an actual toy replica as a prop from the show. So do handle this with care, and if you buy it, that is. And they also have the Hikounin Sentai Akibaranger no logo. And also this is a 1:1 scale size model. I agree. This is a sound gimmick. It has all the sound gimmick that the actual show has, which is legit. And it can change from gun mode to figure mode. That's all you need. It's not like you need any other mode, right? So on the left side you can see her in figure mode, about 240mm big size. That's what she said. So on the right side it's actually in gun mode. So that's about it. And on the top is just both modes, and on the bottom is just crushed, because the Bandai booth just gave me a crushed box to review. Thanks guys. And also at the back, as you can see, it's just her in figure mode and gun mode. And on the bottom is just a step-by-step process of how do you henshin Aoi into her gun mode while you do Juboso. So yeah, now that we have done with all the box and everything, let's take a look at the things inside, shall we? So let's clear off all the paperwork and everything first, shall we? So first we have the Bandai web survey, which this is exclusively for people that purchase it, so not for you to see. And also they also have this giant warning thingy. So basically, just to summarize, this is just a warning label that the DX Moe Moe Z-Kyun is not for kids. Do not let kids play it, because this is a fragile toy replica from the actual show, and I doubt any kids will want this, because come on, this is an adult Sentai show, man. And also this is the actual pamphlet. Unlike all the other DX toys, the instruction manual, this instruction manual is actually colored, which is really cool, and I haven't opened it yet. So yeah, basically on the inside is just telling you how do you henshin and how do you put in all the batteries. And at the back is just a brief summary of how does this weapon is used in the show and such. And another warning label that this is a fragile toy and do not let your kids play it. And also, this toy cannot henshin by its own. You may know by now, since so many people have already reviewed it. So yeah, other than that, it also came with these two stands for the gun mode. You actually have to build it yourself, so I'm not gonna go through that. And yeah, other than that, it also comes with one stand, which is like this. Here we go. Here we have Aoi. Hey Aoi. And here we have the star stand. As you can see here, let's just plug it out first. A star stand, which is really legit, as you can see. So you just plug the gun booster in, and boom, she's right in there. she's plugged in there. That's what she said. So now that we've done with all the stands and everything and the paperwork, let's take a look at the actual figure, shall we? So even though this item came in the box in gun mode, I'm gonna emphasize on the figure mode first. So yeah, let's do that. So in figure mode, her name is Aoi, so I'm just gonna call her, not it. Respect. So Aoi is actually a perfect one-to-one scale toy replica of the show's prop, as you can see. Also, I've noticed that there are no visible screw holes, which is what most DX items lack. So she is actually a really good prop toy replica, so I must give Bandai and Tamashii Nations that. Really good job, guys. And also, this is a perfect PVC figure, well, in my eyes at least. And so let's take a look at the overall aesthetic wise, shall we? So yeah, so first we have the arm gun. So the arm gun is actually covered in a metallic dark gray matter, dark bluish gray metal, and which is really cool. It's just for her to shoot and everything. And also the gun, the handgun is actually able to move. So it's just on a single joint, just a movable joint, just to turn 180 degrees or something. And yeah, and also her leg booster is actually also covered in the same metallic paint color, which is really cool. It gives it a solid kind of look, you see. So also for the cybernetic shells around her headgear, which is connected to her headgear, it also covered in the same metallic paint, and which is really cool. So the shells are actually used for the gun mode, so it just makes her in figure mode looks really cool and really badass. Just don't mess with this girl. At the back, you can actually see her blue hair shown at the back, which is you know, the handle is actually a cybernetic kind of holder. And also you can see her blue hair sticking out. And also she has a cybernetic hairband, which is the red and gold color hairband, which is also a sound port actually. So as you can see, the sound port actually has holes, but on the other side it doesn't have holes, so it's really well hidden. I'll give this to Bandai and Tamashii Nations. Good job, guys. And also other than just opaque plastic and such, she also has a translucent plastic and transparent plastic, such as the headgear, as you can see beside her face, which is actually translucent red plastic, and on the arm gun, which is actually just a translucent plastic, a white translucent plastic. So other than that, let's take a look at her aesthetically, not just outside. So let's start off from below. So from the shoe, it's actually well detailed. It's actually a brown shoe, as you can see, not really that hidden. And also she has really long socks, just purple kind of socks. And leg gear is actually a golden leg gear, and as you can see, the hand beside the leg gear is actually posable. You can actually move the hand beside the leg gear, which is really legit. And so let's move on to her head. So as you can see, her head is covered in the blue hair, which is really cool. And her eyes is just anime looking, and she's really serious in this mode. It's not happy and such, so she's really serious. And look at her eyes, just look at it. So then she also has a scarf, a red scarf, which is really cool. And she also has the school uniform, so school shirt or school jacket at least, with gold trims, and a school crest and a school band, which is really cool. And she also has a skirt, a red skirt, and if you guys care about panties, you know, I do. So now that we have done with the figure aesthetically, let's take a look at her in gun mode. So how do you henshin her into gun mode? Well, first we gotta insert some batteries, shall we? So where is the battery compartment? So even the battery compartment is actually well hidden. So as you can see, the battery compartment is actually, all you got to do is press the button over there and unscrew it, put in two LR44 batteries like the Gaia memories and the Digivices, put it back in, and then you're good to go. So now that we've put some batteries into her, let's turn her on, shall we? So what you're gonna do is find the on and off switch, which is right over here. So what you're gonna do is just press it down like so, and boom, she's turned on. So unlike all the other DX items, they have very conspicuous on and off switch for the kids to be able to tell where's the on and off switch. But whereas for this toy replica, it likes to hide things, which is really good, I must admit, because for toy replicas you don't want to have like a red dot over there saying on and off, right? Exactly. So now that we have turned her on, let's take a look at some of the sounds that she can make in figure mode, shall we? So in figure mode, usually they will use the connecting music to connect to Hakase in terms of need. So what you're gonna do is just press this knob over here like so, just press it gently and you'll hear the connecting music, which is really loud because the sound port is actually over here, which is really well hidden. I like that. So let's try again, shall we? So other than that, what you're gonna do is the henshin. So how do you henshin? So let's just plug her out like so, and then let's henshin. I'm gonna do it first person shooter view, so like so, and then let's do this, guys. Jubonso! Really nostalgic music. So now that we have henshin her, let's try to change her into gun mode, shall we? So what you're gonna do is just pull her leg out like so, which is really hard to do, and then push her leg inwards, put her hand like this. It's easier to do so, and then you see her face, turn this all the way to her face like so, and then what you're gonna do is just clip on this, clip on, and clip on. And then you're just gonna push this all the way to the side like so, and then you see this part, clip in, and you see that part, clip in. Same for this side, clip in on this side like so. Is it clipped in yet? It's not. Exactly. So just make sure that you hear the solid click on everything. Make sure that it's everything closed, and we're good to go. So yeah, that's about it. Ta-da! Here we go, the Moe Moe Z-Kyun in gun mode. So now that we have her in gun mode, let's take a look at her aesthetically. So what you're gonna do is take these two stands, right? You're gonna put them, align them properly, and so good so far. They'll fit in nicely. She'll fit in nicely. So yeah. So on this side, you can actually see the Akibaranger logo at the side, which is really show accurate. And the gun booster, actually, the leg booster, actually became the barrel for the gun, which is really cool. And the arm gun is actually now the scope, or whatever you call it. And so everything that is in figure mode actually aligns properly with gun mode. And as you can still see a little bit of her hair on the side, which is really cool. And as my hand is like that, it fits firmly in my hand, which is really cool. So yeah, that's about it. Oh, on the top you can still see her head over here, just that her face is covered up, and the headgear, which is really cool. So overall, this gun is looking really sleek and show accurate. So I mean sleek as in the metallic color. It makes it look like a really solid kind of feel. But then the point is, this item is actually really heavy, and as you can see, I feel really awkward just holding her on her hairband, which is because her whole body is actually here. So when you just hold it like that, it's really heavy. And yeah, but compared to other toys like this is really huge, like so. Even if it's compared to the Skull Magnum, it's huge and, you know, longer. That was not what she said. So other than that, I'm gonna put the Skull Magnum aside. So yeah, this item is really cool and such. So what sounds can it make? So as a gun, obviously it will have shooting effects, right? So what you're gonna do is just press the trigger like so. A really sleek and nice shooting effect. And you can hear a solid click at the background, really nice. So other than that, there's only one more sound. So what you're gonna do is just hold on to the knob for the connecting device to make it into the Hisatsu Moe Magnum no music. Hold it on. As you can hear, it's actually charged up, so what you're gonna do is Hisatsu Moe Magnum. That is really cool. So after you're done with the Hisatsu, it will go back into gun mode like so. Normal music. So let's try that again, shall we? Just hold on to the knob here. Hisatsu Moe Magnum. Really cool. So overall, I'd say that Bandai and Tamashii Nations really did a good job to making her look really stunning, and all the effects are really well done, and good job, just good job Bandai and Tamashii Nations. Overall, in gun mode and figure mode, there is absolutely almost flawless, just that, oh well, there's no automatic mechanism to henshin, but that's just a slight flaw that, you know, that can pass, because they did make it up with all the really nice details and such. So I'd say I give them props. Good job Bandai, good job Tamashii Nations. Overall, I'd say that this item is a really good item. If you are a fan of Akibaranger, go ahead, pick this up, provided you have a budget, if you have the budget to just get the toy. Or if you are a hardcore fan and like me, I actually waited for AFA. I didn't actually expected AFA to be selling this item at $100 because other places such as the toy stores in Singapore, they're actually selling it close to $200. So I didn't really have the budget, so I just picked it up at AFA. It was a sudden choice, but I think it's the right one. I'm glad I got her actually. So speaking from an actual Akibaranger fan, this item is not to be missed. Do pick this up. If you are just an average Super Sentai or Kamen Rider lover and you have not really grasped the concept of Akibaranger, then I suggest you don't get it. You can save up your money, go and get other types of SHF. There's all kinds of SHF outside, such as the Flame style, and then have you heard that Water, Hurricane and Land are all Tamashii Web exclusive, then you know, you would save up your money for that. So I'm not gonna get any of those, so I just bought her, and she's really just stunning and really nice looking. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. It took me a while to actually get this review done. I actually had a lot of NGs and such, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment and all these things, and as always, take care.